This is the driver's side wheel bearing that blew out again. The only thing I could figure what's happening is, since this isn't reverse thread, and as this is rotating, it's loosening everything up. And when it loosens everything up, obviously it sits all cockeyed, it gets super hot, and then to the point that it bakes all the grease out. When it bakes the grease out, it grenades the fucking bearings. So one thing I could figure, it's a piss poor design for these TTB Dana 35 axles. I found another solution off of a guy from, I believe the website is Ranger Station. So we'll see. I'm going to do that setup, replace all this, the spindle and stuff, and see what it does. Well, that's what's left of the inner bearing. That's the outer one. That's for the ABS, but I actually disabled my ABS, so I'm not too worried about that sensor. That's what's left of that inner bearing, still on there. And I think this rotor is under warranty. Fuck that shit up too, so. Well, just like any job, I gotta go make a run to the auto parts store. Doesn't matter how often, or I should say not how often, how prepared I try to be for a job. I'm buying everything up front. Always gotta make a run. So got the warranty through AutoZone. That's where I'm gonna head right now. And they called ahead. They said they already have the part in stock, so I just gotta go over there and swap it out. All right, here's the new rotor. Luckily, the new rotor comes with the race already installed, the front and rear. I was on the phone when I got back, so I didn't get any of this part, but I went ahead and pulled out the the axle shaft, because I need to replace the seal. I don't think you can see in there. Replace that seal. So mine's an ABS, which the ABS sensor is messed up. And like I said earlier, I already bypassed it, as you can see there. And then here's the old spindle. Has a spot for the ABS. I didn't realize this until just now, that the spindles that I already rebuilt ahead of time doesn't have a spot for the ABS sensor. Which I guess doesn't really matter since I bypassed the whole system, so I'm not going to even worry about it. Alright, so I got that seal out on the driver's side using the sliding hammer and the claw. Now you guys can kind of get a better look at it in there. Just gotta clean it out, put the new seal in, and then put the axle shaft back in. I don't know about you guys, but I still look at the repair manuals for stuff like this. So we know that we're going to be torquing. The first step is we're going to torque it down to 35 foot-pounds, back it off a quarter turn, and then torque it down to 16 foot-pounds, or inch-pounds. Sorry, that is inch-pounds. And that is the inner nut. And then the outer nut, we're looking at 150. Then the hub turning torque, 25 inch-pounds. Right, so before I put the wheel bearing stuff together, so this is the factory one. See how little that little nipple is? And then this is the new setup. See how much bigger that is? Then I had to drill out these holes. That's going to be the inner nut. You set that, then you set that in there, and then you have your outer nut, which will go on there when you tighten it down. And of course you take out these screws here that I drilled out, and you put that bad boy on the outside and you clamp it all together. And that's supposed to keep it from backing off. So let's see. Okay, so this is what it's supposed to look like. Almost feel like I need to back off of that a little bit more. And it's not loose, just kind of feels a little too tight. All right, driver's side is now done. Obviously just gotta put the tire back on and torque it down. But now I gotta do the same on the other side. All I'm gonna do is change out the spindle, repack the bearings, and then put that new locking nut on there that I was talking about or showed you guys earlier. I'm done for tonight. I got both sides done. Passenger side gave me a little bit more trouble than I was hoping, and that was supposed to be my easy side. But what happened was that the washer, one of the lock washer, caved in whenever I was tightening the outer nut, so I had to pull everything back apart, like pretty much reshape it, weld it to where it wouldn't bend again, and then run it down again. It's a good thing I have a new washer, lock washer coming in, but it's not due to come in until the end of July. So it's gonna work for now, but when I come in, I'm gonna have to switch it out and whatnot. But tomorrow I will be cleaning the truck for my actual original trip.